don't touch what you can't afford. If I spin that pole. Come on. 1, 2, 3 to the bastard. 4. My ex-wife is a bastard whore. 5, 6 to the bastard. 7. Bigger than the balls like David Beckham. 8, 9 to the bastard. 10. Backing on a crotch like a free-range hen. Raising a glass to the gays and the bis and the trans and the girls and the big bald men. You better not assume my throne.
Alrighty. Oh, geez. Okay. There we go. That's a sensitive mic. See, that's a sensitive mic. Last stream, I was having issues with the mic, right? Had to move it all the way up to full volume. And then it's like, oh, you can still barely hear me. This time, leave it on full volume. Whisper. This is me whispering into the microphone. Blows your eardrums out. Peaks the mic. Alright, that's a... Still too hot. There we go. I don't want to anyone else to go definite. So hi people. A couple comments in the chat already. Here with the bucket for tears. No, wrong stream. This is the right stream. If you're Marbly McMarbleface, to collect a bucket of tears, because Marbly McMarbleface had quite possibly the worst showing of any tournament ever. Even when the Marble League Showdown was 4 events, I don't think anyone crapped the bed as hard as Marbly McMarbleface did in these first 3 races. And Pearl, Big Pearl, everyone was distracted by the fact that Marbly McMarbleface might have gone 4 races, 4 DNFs in the Showdown. That we were distracted by the fact that Big Pearl also had 3 straight DNFs. Ghost Marble better get fired in the off season. Who deserves to be fired? Because Big Pearl, we're gonna get into that. 1 solid finish. Big Pearl, big choke. Big Pearl is the Cobalts of SMR. Marbly McMarbleface are the Cobalts. But they're even blue. They're even blue. So there's going to be a lot to get into with this one. 4 races, all of them a bit cut and dry. If your name's Marvelly McMarbleface, Big Pearl, turn off this stream now. If your name is Comment or El Capitan, might want to stick around for a bit. But yes, Marbly McMarbleface should not come back from that performance. And Ghost Marble, maybe have a squad of Ghost Marbles to push people out the way, right? Jeez, I'm also in the Discord, the Marble-based Discord, reading through everything people are saying. It was just an insane event. There's a whole lot to talk about. Might have a bingo. And I also got to check on these predictions from earlier, because some of these aged pretty darn well. Some of them aged pretty darn poorly. Since this is a 15-minute thing, I don't want to go 2 hours for this. So I'm not going to do the deepest dives into everything. But there were some crucial moments, some crucial finishes, and some crucial not finishes. Yeah, the captain is back. If there are multiple ghosts, they just DNF. If there are multiple ghosts, they just get stuck on each other. I mean, more art. Big lack of 2 energy. All I'm saying is that if there's the Ghost Marble DNFs more often, they should push someone back into play. I don't know, that maybe in like Marbula 1, right? But Sand Rally DNFing, and that has been said time and time again throughout this season, throughout these crucial DNFs, especially with last week, Super Ball Ghost Plasma choking away the championship, and especially with Ghost Plasma 3 straight DNFs. That DNFs are just part of Sand Rally. It's a skill issue. Skill issue. This looked new. No one taking any head-on collisions to that peg. No marble injuries. Love to see it. Yeah, blue hop the curb. If you notice, the thumbnail of this, I have it up. This is the thumbnail, and if we hide the text, there is H2 Blue hopping that curb. Key moment. Probably like pretty much the only exciting thing that happened race 1, aside from Marbly McMarbleface DNFing, giving me the bingo spot. Of course, I only needed the 1. Gives me 3 of them because he's so nice at being bad, wants to give me a bingo spot. So away we go. What would be the opposite of Grog Woods? Yeah, there's that jump. Because we have slow motion Greg Woods, that's Grog Woods. What would be a 2 times speed? Let's do this. So half speed is Grog Woods. This is 2 times speed.
82-meter track, which is about half of what the finale of the Marble Rally was, still promises to be an ultimate test for these marbles that have not raced this season. Who will come out on top? And down they go. A nice start for El Capitan out in front. Dragon's Egg. Oh, everybody come. Oh, who was that? That was H2 Blue.
Greg Wads. Greg Woods. Okay, 2x is too much. Man mentioned Mario Kart. Mario Kart is cannon in the marble. Grieg. I love that. It's Grieg. Yes, so over the spinny roundy bit. Yeah, everyone else tried. H2 Blue, the only one able to get up there. Look how many spots they jumped. That's 8th to 1st. Oh yeah, Big Pearl ended up winning this one. I gotta keep my eyes out for that Pinky Toe 2020 square, because there's so much to keep track of. 4 races. Unfortunately for Big Pearl, didn't have success past this, but love to see it. Where's Raldo? Did anyone notice Raldo? Hey, Greg mentioned Mario Kart. There's Phoenix going out way back. We don't even get to see who else is out. It's just the top 4 for this one. Yeah, so I totally play a Sand Rally Mario Kart game. Oh, and it can have the Minos soundtrack. Like, look, the soundtracks for this.
Cappy 10 back there in second place. You see him, they're very close, locked
Absolute
together.
height.
Dragon's Egg is also getting in the mix. Is how Cappy 10 falls.
All right, I'm pretty sure we had a DNF on the
at the
spinny
split
roundy.
here. Nearly everybody taking that.
How do you DNF? Look at that. Who was it? That was... Yeah, Summer Sky. We got to bring Grog Woods into this. How do you DNF on a spinny roundy bit? It spins. It spins.
Locked together. Dragon's Egg is also getting in the mix. So Cappy 10 falls to 4th at the split here. Nearly.
At the split here. Yeah, how does that happen? Summer Sky asking you that. Skill issue. Absolute skill issue. And for the most part, oh yeah. No, this was huge. This got a lot of marbles DNF'd. Big Pearl taking the low road, setting off the trap. And so basically every single DNF after this comes from getting stuck at that spot. They just run into the wall full speed, lose all their momentum. And it's a rather flat section, so they can't get back going. So that was a huge move by Big Pearl to maintain the lead for this one. Misses the speed boost, doesn't need it. Everyone else behind her misses it as well. If only they had success like that in the later ones. Why did MMM have to do the triple DNF? Skill issue. If you're a blue marble, just go home. Unless you're Comet, but Comet's the light blue. Not a good year. Not a good past few months for any blue marbles. Yeah, how fast was that? 0.03 of a second. No, excuse me, 0.3 of a second. 0.3 of a second back. Huge, really slim victory. All things considered. Of course, El Capitan having a whole lot of success. Big Pearl just couldn't capitalize. 1 up, 3 down. Yeah, see, there we go. White Widow, Deep Ocean, Marbly McMarble Face. At that wall, just hit full steam into it, lose all their momentum. Giving me the bingo early, but Marley McMarvel face say, hey, I ain't done. All right, race 2. Someone who is smarter than I, which courses were these? Because these were tracks from the regular season. I know the first one was the race 1 and 2 hill. I'm not sure if it was the same layout. And I'm not sure which one this is from. That looked like an old starting gate here. But I'm not sure which race this was used in. Still have no idea where Raldo is, by the way. Actually, let's go back for that. Hidden somewhere near the end of the track has a great view. Okay, so that's probably the end of the first one. No? Okay. Somewhere in the bleachers, maybe. Alright, Showdown. Okay. Race 2. Yeah, here we go. I think everyone wanted Dragon's Egg to have more success than they ended up having in the Showdown. Who even is this dude? What's a GTU? Never seen this dude in my life. There is someone trying that Mario Kart shortcut. Yeah, Nemo. Watch Nemo. Bottom edge. Frame by frame. Green Turtle. Okay, that's what I was like. Green Turtle doesn't sound like a marble name, but maybe because I'm so used to Turtle Sliders and Green Ducks. Okay, check out this send, Nemo. Right here, bottom of the screen. Just yeet. Doesn't do much. Doesn't do much. Goes from 7th to 7th, but that looks cool. That looked great. Yeah, Comet had an amazing set of races. Wasn't the best, but it was probably the most consistent out there. Nemo taking the low road. Is that the spinny roundy bit? Just like, I don't want to bother with that nonsense. It takes a nice path with that one. Because that avoids all this switchback. Nice, flat, straight path. Comet laying a nice hit. Some defense, not letting Nemo pass them. And then, yeah, all at once, Marley McMarvel face. They're there for each other. They're DNF buddies. And Summer Sky getting some redemption for that first DNF. Oh yeah, that spinny roundy bit. These spinny roundy bits have been absolutely mean. Everyone's just absolutely eating this. Look, flat straight path, whole lot of speed, whole lot of momentum, but everything is straight about it, right? Not a lot of lanes to avoid this. Not a whole lot of opportunity to get to the left side or the right side. So you're just coming, streaking down this main drag. Absolutely eating it. Just taking that to the face. Everyone up ahead keeps absolutely eating it. Yeah, these spinny roundy bits, man, I'm telling you. Absolutely pain. And there goes Blue Moon. Dragon's Egg and Summer Sky battling for first and second. There's the pass. Nemo did pretty well for the fact that I don't think a whole lot of people even thought about Nemo as a marble going into this showdown. Man, it feels so weird not seeing Amethyst there, not seeing Wisp of Darkness there. Gotta get used to this. Green Turtle always has such problems with the braided section, it ruins their race. Keeping that in mind for next year's predictions. Gotta tag that, gotta pin that, gotta go back, watch the film. That's really what these debriefs are, these knee-jerk reactions, film sections. It's film sessions, rather. What flew past the screen just there? That was a bug. Or a leaf. Thought it was a marble. Scared the crap out of me. Big pro marble face. And the ghost! The ghost was the first to DNF! Why even have the ghost marble? Alright. That's gonna be the poll. Because this wasn't just a showdown issue either. It was also in the main tournament a lot. Saw a lot of ghost marble DNFs. How are we solving this issue? Okay, how to solve... How to solve the ghost marble issue. More ghost marbs. Fire them. Or, no change needed. There we go. That's what I'm asking. Cause if you're a racer and you're stuck, oh don't worry, I have the chance at the ghost marble setting me free, but they is DNF from the get-go. Wow. Deep Ocean and Blue Moon got tied after that second. 5 points. Marbly McMarble faced no points. How did this affect LeBron's legacy? How this affect... I see, there they are. Ghost Plasma, Big Pearl, Marbly McMarble face. I ship it. Woods Chipmunk. Counterpoint, you shouldn't be banking on the ghost marble freeing you. That is true. If you don't want to DNF, then just, like, don't DNF, I guess. Big Pearl dropped from 1st to 6th. And then Marbly McMarble face, no change. Dragon's Egg shot up. Yeah, Dragon's Egg... huge jump up in the standings with that one. Promote Cobra to Ghost Marble. MMM and Big Pearl cuddling. So true. Hell yeah. So race 3 with this one. God, Marbly McMarble face. Do we at least see it happen? So for 2 and 3. Oh, there's a shortcut again. Who took that shortcut? Oh. Deep Ocean. There we go. I recognize somebody. Deep Ocean. Boom. Over that shortcut. Like, there are shortcuts in the form of alternate paths, right? But I think Sand Rally should use some shortcuts like that. Like that one was just sort of, I guess, rather a coincidence. Just in the track design, it wasn't an intended part, but I think they should come through with some of these shortcuts as intended shortcuts, like as intended paths for marbles to take, because that, like, clearly they wanted the marbles to go a certain way, but they found a way to get over that. So just adding more shortcuts along with these alternate paths, kind of like the one that helped Nemo back in the first race. All right, there we see the DNF. Who was that? Getting jarred right. There, that's Quicksilver. Just slowing up. Deep Ocean goes, you stay there. You stay there. And then Marbly McMarbleface again. I lost it. I really wanted MMM to do 4 DNFs in a 4-race tournament, because that video just writes itself, right? If you DNF every single time, because they also DNF'd in the qualifiers. That's the only reason they're in the showdown in the first place. Thank God. Whatever Marble Gods Marbly McMarbleface wants to think that there's no relegation. Everyone figured that there wasn't going to be any relegation. Because just with how the qualifiers went, you know, heats of 7, with only 3 of them going in, that means 4 of them miss out. And only 1 of them. So that's not like the fairest chance, all things considered. Oh yeah, no, that alternate path was huge. But someone asked, what are the stakes? What are the stakes, even if there's no relegation? At the end of the event, at the final standings graph, at the very bottom, it says that there's the top 4 automatically advance to the main Sand Rally, which I guess means that they're going back up to 20. So Deep Ocean, Blue Moon, bob 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 ding 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 dong ding, Blue Moon. The auto promotion has been confirmed to be under deliberation. That's a shame. This is kind of what I wanted to the idea that I floated with the Marble League Showdown, because it only matters if you're not in the bottom 4. You don't have to win. You just have to not be in the bottom 4. So maybe give the winner 5 points for the qualifiers, right? It's not going to be a huge thing, right? If you're the Cobalts, you go into qualifiers with 5 extra points. You're still not going to qualify because you're the Cobalts. But just some advantage, right? So maybe give them 4, 3, 2, and 1 points for the top 4 marbles going in. So it's still an aid. It's still a reward because you did well in the showdown. it's not gonna guarantee that you get into the main tournament, but it's also not gonna curse you back into the Showdown. That being said, you can still skill issue back into the Showdown, just like the Kobolds, right? So, I think that's something they could implement. If I were on the JMA, I'd float that idea. I'm not on the JMA, thank God, because I'd make too many bad decisions. Deep Ocean and Blue Moon. With this move, Blue Moon go like, no, I don't want to, fight you for the lead, because Deep Ocean has been playing some great defense, going, no, you're not passing me. And Blue Moon goes, fine, I'll just go onto the path that you aren't. And then is able to take that lead. Wonderfully done. Outstanding move. Amazing. SMR qualities don't work on points, though. Well, they could. They could. We could make it. They could be points. It could happen. Maybe. Possibly. Give them a 2-second head start. We've seen in these races that leads mean nothing. Actually, 2 seconds is an insanely long time. But give them something. Oof. That speed boost. Not a fan of qualies being one race that decides who qualifies and who doesn't. I definitely did not like... I don't think anybody liked qualifiers being just one race per heat. You DNF, you trip up, you get bonked, you get a bad beat, and that's it. That's it for your season. You gotta wait 2 months. 2.5 months we've been waiting. These marbles have been waiting. Marbly McMarbleface has been waiting 2.5 months for redemption. And they follow it up with 3 straight DNFs. Following their DNF, which was the reason they got here in the first place. Alright, this speed boost though. Blue Moon, Deep Ocean, Phoenix, battling for it. Oh, I need Grog Woods on this. What does Grog Woods have to say? Give us your insight, you biased thing.
Over that bridge, bouncing back and forth. It's Blue Moon, Deep Ocean. Phoenix gets by them both and will cross the line for the win.
God, even the music sounds good in halftime. Man, that speed boost been working wonders. Phoenix getting some redemption. Getting a little redemption after that first race DNF. Huge win. Also pretty good for Blue Marbles. Pretty good day for Blue Marbles, not named Marbly McMarbleface. If it was sooner, maybe MMM could have gotten all 4 DNFs. I really wanted Marley McMarbleface to go 4 for 4. Absolutely imperfect. Absolutely disastrous. Absolutely ass. MMM, DNF, LOL, X3. And then Big Pearl, Sag. Big Pearl 3 DNFs on the day. Maybe they just wanted to hold hands. Did we see them up on this course? Yeah, no, that's who's that? Quicksilver. That's Quicksilver MMM. Where did Big Pearl end up? Do we see Big Pearl DNF? Where do we get the announcement at? Yeah, here you are. Okay, so Quicksilver, Marble, and Marble face DNF at the same time. Or does Big Pearl go out first? Okay, no, we see them get stuck there. Yeah, that was right. When did Big Pearl get stuck? Okay, so it's past them. I think he's back here. Now this is the start of the race. I love the moss in this one. I don't think the landscaping goes it gets talked enough, right? It's all about the races, and I get it. It's a race. We want our favorite marble to win. But the landscaping, very, very, very bonita. Do you or do you not feel bonita? I feel bonita. Wonderful because you look bonita. This is nice touches, you know? Nice touches. Yeah, Big Pearl went out for milk or something. Do we just not see her? Did they forget to bring her? Was she not there the whole time? Did they do a Jungle Jumpers? Did she just not show up? Is I'm not feeling it. Unless she's behind the graphic. Oh, that's Raldo! That was Raldo behind the graphic. Look at that. There he is. There he is! I found Raldo! Ha! Sand Marble Rally Moss is greater than M1 grass? Does M1 even have grass? Marbles don't need to touch grass. I don't need to touch grass. So I had no idea where Big Pearl DNF'd at. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. I guess. So with that H2 blue jumping in the top spot, imagine someone winning without winning a gold. God, Big Pearl just dropped 5 spots. Ended up in like 14th at the end of this. El Capitan still in the mix. So basically for the top 3 is like it. How much is a silver or a gold in this one? Is it the same? Yeah, it's the same. So 20 points goes a mile. Basically anyone with everyone else just completely collapsing is in. You win, you're in. Essentially. I love how this Marble Sand Rally season we actually got and watched the Dino actually get good at finding Raldo. It's true, I've gotten a lot better at finding Raldo. Maybe because I'm watching over everything more than once. So it's basically you win, you in. And of course, Big Pearl lays a big egg. Yeah, right there. We see her. Okay, so we don't see her in the third race. We see her in the fourth race. Oh, we need Grogwoods. We need Grogwoods.
To blue up front. I don't know if we will see any daring.
Ooh, that was from Quicksilver. But that wasn't a bump. That wasn't intentional. That was... She shouldn't have been that high up on the wall. At all. Just skill issue. Just skill issue. Everyone's bumping, pushing, and shoving for positioning. Your own dang fault. See, like, what is the ghost marble supposed to do in that? You are on an embankment. They're not just going to stop, climb up the wall, push you back. You're gonna be in last anyway. So maybe you don't end up in that position. Just maybe. Dare do. Now Grogwoods gives me life. Was that the only DNF? I feel like that was the only DNF. Because Marvelly McMarbleface actually finished. They actually finished the race. Well, where did... El Capitan wins this one. Whoa, wait a minute. Where's it? So we got the bottom 8, or the top 8 rather, on the screen. Okay, El Capitan with that bump. We don't see him in the... No, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's El Capitan. Oh yeah, okay, so we see that bump there. That was the bump. That's El Capitan here. Yeah, this is an awful hairpin turn. I mean, it's great because it's chaotic. It's awful in the good way. It's really well designed. Because everyone just careens into it. They're like, oh crap. I went this way, should have gone that way. And then El Capitan's like, oh, everyone's going this way, they should have gone that way. I'm gonna just push off of their bodies. Jump 4 spots, 5 spots, because that was 5 marbles that ended up on the wall. El Capitan just goes, hey, thank you for telling me which way not to go. Because y'all went into the wall, I'm gonna go away from the wall, and your bodies make a nice buffer zone. Because that was a whole lot of speed that El Capitan got, and that was a whole bunch of speed that everyone else got. So they just lucked out. They're like that one dude who won gold in the Olympics in like ice racing. It was like ice skate racing. He was 8th in the back of the pack, and everyone else fell down. And so he was the only one standing. And he just crossed the finish line. That is what El Capitan did at that moment. H2 Blue absolutely eats this. I thought spinny roundy bits were supposed to spin. Yeah, we get this. Let's get this frame by frame. Has about a 30 length lead. And just absolutely eats it. Okay, so is following the angle that the spinny roundy bit was just positioned at, but momentum, equal and opposite reaction and all of that, tips up, which is the direction that H2 Blue is no longer going. Happened to Super Bowl earlier in the race. You remember, yeah, Super Bowl absolutely eating it earlier in the main tournament. Just absolutely eats it. And then everyone else comes, eats it, was finally going to get some momentum. And then all that momentum just dies because everyone else is taking this left side, bumping it past them. All momentum stops, still with the lead. Yeah, Dragon's Egg. Sad day. Kind of helped with my bingo, but the win earlier does not help with the bingo. El Capitan still in 5th. H2 Blue still in the lead, but not a comfortable lead now. Quicksilver and Comet bumping and shoving. And then here's that split. A lot of just about everyone taking the right side. Not a lot of people taking the left side for that. MMM DNF hat trick. Goat of all goats. Also Big Pearl DNF. That was 3 straight DNFs, right? Just wasn't the same because they got 1 gold. Yeah, then Quicksilver. Man, come. Okay, there's H2 Blue. The leader of the pack. Oh, you can see him get stuck at that curve. They just run into it. Oh, I need Grog Woods. What say you?
Might be enough, depending.
Oh, that's just Greg Woods. That's just regular Greg Woods. And I mean, regular Greg Woods is great. Don't get me wrong.
H2 Blue.
But Grog
that
Woods.
lead in the overall championship, just 2 points. Finish up top.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that was H2 Blue.
Before everybody else goes on with somebody else.
Okay, so they DNF'd in a different spot. Yeah, El Capitan with the shove. Yeah, Quicksilver and H2 Blue got stuck on that one.
Before everybody else goes on with somebody else stuck back there. Oh,
No, that's H2 Blue. Oh, H2 Blue. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that's H2 Blue.
2 points. Top.
Yeah, right there.
Enough.
Getting stuck on each
Everybody
other.
else goes
So
on
who's
with
this?
somebody else stuck back there. Oh, H2 Blue is out.
Oh, I guess they didn't get stuck. They just kept going.
As is Blue Moon.
Yeah, Blue Moon. And then Quicksilver taking the lead. And then El Capitan from 3rd. Yeah, the speed boost. Everyone else misses it. Wow, absolutely clutch for the championship. Tailing behind. This is that 1910? 1908? Nah, 1912. One of those years. 1912 election. Everyone's focused on Taft versus Roosevelt. That Woodrow Wilson just kind of shows up. So there we go. There's Taft and Roosevelt. And there's Wilson. Absolutely out of nowhere. Getting that second speed boost. Wow. What a finish. Gets that first speed boost. Alright, so right here. So Quicksilver and Comet don't get... Well, they do get the whole speed boost, but they go right into the wall. And just kind of lose their momentum. Is this their tryouts for the hazers? Hey, I can get a speed boost into a wall, lose all my momentum. Meanwhile, El Capitan just like, hey, I'm just gonna get past you. If you don't mind. Gets past Comet with that one. And then Quicksilver is quick, but not coordinated. So they're bobbing and weaving back and forth. Just uncoordinated. Careen into the wall. Miss out on the second speed boost. Which El Capitan just kind of gets the edge of, but that's enough. Quicksilver still uncoordinated, still running into these walls, and then Comet just goes meow at the line. Job well done by El Capitan. Give him a bonus. Doesn't have to be a ticket to the main show, but give him something. Give him the participation trophy. Right? Give him a point. Give him a wild card. Give him something. Give him a tie break. If it goes to a tie, give him a tie break or something. El Capitan deserves it. Absolutely clutch move there. There's Dragon's Egg DNF'd on the spinny roundy bit. H2 Blue Moon. Little cuddle time. DNF buddies. Man, that is a solid path into that sand for Big Pearl. I'm just going, crap. Got stuck. There's your yeah. 3 straight DNF buddies with the gold from the first one. A gold medal finish, 3 straight DNFs. Marbly McMarble face. 9 points. All they did was finish 1. What part was even that? They finished 7th. 3 DNFs and a 7th. Absolutely disastrous. Absolute travesty. And then Nemo 4th with no medals. Pretty consistent. Very consistent. Dragon's Egg up there had a pair of DNFs. Got a win though. So that doesn't help my bingo. Blazing Fireball, Blazing Dumpster Fire. Blue Moon's down there with the silver. Deep Ocean there with the bronze. Had a whole lot of DNFs. Phoenix with the win had a whole lot of DNFs. White Widow, Black Knight, Green Turtle, they're just kind of there. Summer Sky, Quicksilver, just kind of there. Quicksilver, the only one to get on the podium twice. It's kind of sad. Oh. Sorry, El Capitan also did it. El Capitan, Quicksilver, only wins the podium twice. El Capitan got the gold and silver, though. Absolutely clutched. Absolutely clutched. All right, so that's the showdown. That is the end of the Sand Rally season. Let's go to this bingo because I think we got some. So obviously, gotta go. Marbly McMarble face DNF'd 3 times. Blazing Fireball did not win a race. Dang it. You're so close. So this one was asterisked previously. There was no true photo finish, but we got 100th of a second, which is pretty damn close. And then El Capitan, the clutch finish. They were in 10th. They were in 10th for a good portion of that final race. And then with the stiff arm on that one hairpin turn, gets by everybody, ends up winning it. Look at that. A racer from the bottom half of the not the standings. Bottom half of the placement of the race. They were not in the top 8. They were not on the board. They were not on screen. And they're chug-a-lugging around. End up in 3rd. End up in 4th. End up in 5th. End up in 3rd. And then 2 straight speed boosts. Get the zoomies. They get the win. Overall championship. They clutched it. El Capitan. Make this the main league next year, pal. We love to see it. So, calling it for that. Greg did not test out a course. Blazing Fireball did not win a race. Did Greg not say penultimate? I don't think he said penultimate. And there was no there's no marble winning by 3.5 seconds. I don't think we'll ever see a marble win a sand rally race by over 3.5 seconds. The largest gap we saw was 2.5 seconds. That felt like an eternity. I think 2.5 seconds is going to be the new line to set to hit the over on. Greg did not mention it just rained because these were some pretty solid weather conditions, some pretty solid sand conditions. Not too wet, not too bad. Good job with race control, waiting for some rather good weather. It was just the benefit of race control going, hey, let's not have every single racer DNF. Just a thought. Maybe let's have some good weather, clear skies, some all right sand, not too sticky, right? Don't wait till it just rained. Wait till the sand conditions are at least passable. So no mention of rain because no rain. A race was not on sand. No marbling marble sided. And Greg did not say penultimate. Where did Dragon's Egg end up? Dragon's Egg ended up 5th. 5th egg. Well, that was a good run for a bingo. Unfortunately, I did not get any bingos. But this was a pretty solid run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 out of 25. And one of them's free. So I got half of the squares filled. This was a pretty solid year. Definitely better than the first go-around with the Marble League. So, looking forward in time, we do have Marbula 1 soon, scheduled, announced. They have not publicly announced the teams or the racers, but I know. And I'm not telling you because that'd be mean. So this is the end of the Sand Rally season. Marbula 1 has been announced for either late April, early May. So I'm feeling that it's going to be the 28th. If they want Fridays, it's going to be the 28th. If they want Saturdays, it's going to be the 29th. But the weekend of April 28th to 29th is going to be Marbula 1. Meaning that next Friday, regardless, if it gets announced for like next week, then I might have to reschedule the stream. I don't think they'll have it on like a Wednesday. I think they'll have it on a Saturday. So next Friday, the 21st, I'm going to do an M1 prep stream that's going to be a tier list. That's going to be a bingo. Because I did this tier list way back in January. Remember January? Feels like a year ago. Predicting who would have a good season, who would have a bad season. And some of these are pretty great. Some of these are pretty trash. I'm gonna need this. Actually, I can just split screen it. Split screen it. Alright. Oh yeah, small. Alright, so... Dang. Boom. Okay, there we go. Nope. Wrong. Some of these were absolutely incorrect. El Capitan. Hey, got El Capitan right. Top 3. How about that? Big brain. Got big brain. Comment in 4th through 8. That is incorrect. Summer Sky, got that right. Marbly Big Marble Face, trash. Gonna make it readable. Phoenix ended up in 11th. That was pretty close. H2 Blue ended up in 3rd. Deep Ocean ended up in the 12th spot. Call that good. Black Knight ended up in the 9th spot. White Widow ended up in the 10th spot. So that's pretty good. This is a pretty good line. I got a few predictions pretty well. Dragon's Egg. All right, Dragon's Egg 5th. That's the 4th through 8th spot. Big Pearl. Big Pearl, what happened? What happened? Blue Moon got the 13th spot. Nemo got 4th. Turtle got 8th. Blazing Fireball got 14th. So pretty good. That's like half. Got half of them. Not the best, not the worst. If we want to do worst, gotta go to the main league. Check these overall standings. Slimer with the first win of their career. Definitely not a 9th or 10th. Amethyst. 5th. Blizzard Blaster. Super Ball just barely holding on to that podium spot. The Anti-Goat. I'll believe it. They're the WOT, the worst of all time. Duct Tape ended up in 2nd. Lollipop ended up in 8th. Okay. Just barely making that. Ghost Plasma ended up in 4th. Okay, we're rolling with that. RN3. RN3. I cry. Josh, I need the bucket. You still got that bucket? I'm sad. Goaty McGoat face. Woody McWoat face. Pollo Loco just barely end up in 9th. Cole Moody. Sad Moody. Cat's Eye. Ended up just a bit better than mid. Reflector ended in 10th. Okay, that's pretty chill. Got them. Cobra. Yeah. Wisp of Darkness. Yeah. Silverbolt. Note. Grasshopper note. God, red number 3. Sad times. Sad times. Alright. So that's how those predictions shake up. That's how my bingo shook up. Has been an hour. Laughed at Big Pearl, Big Choke. Laughed at Marbly, McMarbleface, El Capitan. Getting it done. Talked about all these marbles not getting it done. Talked about the Mario Kart mention, which was odd. Snad Rally. Snad Rally. Thank you, I'll fix that. There we go. Snad Rally. Snad Rally. Alright. I will see you all next week for a Marbula 1. Maybe. Depends on if they announce it or not. If all the teams get made public, if all the rosters get made public. I know Big Bets, or Big Gets, Big Takes, the Marble podcast, did an episode going over the leaks. Because there was a leak. Not a leak. It was just a teaser, right? It was a teaser in the Discord that was made public. It was a blurry photo of the teams, but people were able to recognize the colors of the teams to get an understanding of what teams are in M1. So depending on how the information goes, there'll probably still be a stream next Friday to go over Marbula 1. I'm gonna be streaming something about something. Even if it's just writing 13,000 mo's. So, I'll see y'all next Friday. Until then, thank you for watching. As always, Waluigi's gonna edit us out. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.